Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection, because perfection doesn't exist. Today I want to share some new K-beauty favorites I've been using recently, and I'm going to try and share some products that hopefully you've never seen before on this channel. Technically not. One oldie but goodie. Most of these products are calming, soothing, healing, and then there's a few little active ones as well. A good mix of everything. Starting off with the Manyo Panthenol Essence Toner. This is like a very thick toner, very thick, verging on the thickness of like a serum. But as you can probably tell from the name, this contains panthenol and ectoine, and this has been really good at calming and it looks like I've not used any, but I've used a lot, I promise. And I've been using this, I've been testing out sunscreens recently coming up to summer. I always try and test ones that I haven't used before, which usually leads to very irritated skin. As somebody with rosacea and easily irritated skin, I flare up all the time when it comes to certain sunscreens. So this has kind of been soothing my skin and seeing it through. So not only do we have panthenol and ectoine, which is very moisturizing, but we also have ceramides in here to help heal your skin barrier, as well as lock in all that hydration and moisture. Along the note of moisture, we have hyaluronic acid like every product, but they also have an ingredient that they've patented called Simcarmin. It's oatmeal, basically, which we all know to be very soothing. So even when you get those really irritated breakouts, like I've got a few up here that are kind of itchy, this really calms and soothes. Even better, I'm not much of a sheet mask user anymore, but when my skin is really irritated, really needs soothing and calming, I reach for the sheet mask version of this. It's kind of similar to their moisturizer that they have in this range, and it is a really thick, creamy serum. It's kind of annoying to use at first because it does get a little bit drippy, but again, all the same ingredients for this really soothing experience. What I love about this is I put this mask on, you open it as normal, and then there's a little tear bit in the corner just here. And what you can do is squeeze it all out, and it kind of funnels all the excess serum into your hands. So you're not like, because usually you have to get it from the top right and like scraping off and trying to put it everywhere. But this one just kind of funnels it very nicely, almost like a little pipette. So you can really make the most out of that serum. So I would use that excess like on my neck or even on my hands or back of my arms, or you could do it the reverse way round, cut this bit off, put on the serum that's in here, and then put the mask over the top, which is probably the more sensible thing to do, to be honest with you. But these two together have been so good for my skin, so soothing, calming, healing, etc. I'm getting back into this brand, Manyo. I'm probably saying it wrong. A lot of their products I've definitely overlooked, and I feel like I can benefit from this range in particular as somebody who always experiments with skincare. On the subject of moisturizing the skin, this is BioHeal BOH Pro Bioderm Tightening T3 Collagen pads. So these are like sheet masks, but in little square pads that you can break into two if you want to target smaller, more specific areas of the skin. But these are kind of like in a very unique texture. You know, sometimes like these pads are just kind of dripping in a serum. This is like a gel texture that's kind of like a really lightweight serum. It's really odd. So it doesn't drip down your skin. It kind of holds in place and also kind of holds the pads in place a lot better. Now, they do kind of say that this is like anti-wrinkle collagen, which we all know isn't the truth. But what collagen can do really well is moisturize the skin. Moisturized skin can lead to plumper looking skin, which is why they're like, oh, collagen and anti-wrinkle. One thing they don't talk about is actually the actual peptides in here, which are the things that are really gonna plump the skin and those fine lines and wrinkles, and niacinamide as well. It's just a really nice hydrating mask essentially. So I know coming into the warmer months, even though it gets hotter, my skin gets oilier, I can get quite dry on my cheeks, especially with my rosacea. When my skin gets hot, I need something to cool it down, I need something to moisturize my skin, and these are really good. They do like a serum, which I'm interested in. Again, it's like collagen, firming, lifting, fine lines, but collagen again is a nice moisturizing ingredient. So, and if it has everything that the gel kind of has in here, I'm interested, I want to try it. One of my new favorite K-beauty brands has to be Tear. Now I know they're kind of popular for their compact cushions. I've got one of their compact sunscreens over on the makeup side of TikTok, but over on the skincare side of TikTok, they're known for their Milk Skin Toner, which I absolutely love. I'm halfway through the bottle, but it is a little bit, no, it's not heavy. It's just kind of like more on the Laneige Cream Skin Refiner, like early days. It feels very moisturizing more than hydrating. Again, warmer weather coming up, and in general, I like to layer up my skincare products, so I wanted something light lighter, and they do a light version. This really does remind me of like the old days essences, you know, back in the day when K-beauty was just becoming a thing over here, because it's kind of like so lightweight. It's got rice bran extract in, ceramides, niacinamide 4%, so a decent amount, and it just leaves your skin so moisturized in this lightweight essency feel. They also have something in here called their Multi-X BSAM, which consists of 7 plant-based ingredients to help soothe the skin and revitalize it, giving you like a more brighter, more even complexion. That's what I mean by the Milk Skin Toner gives me like essency vibes, because it really does target that hydration, even skin tone, soothing the skin, making your skin look more radiant. But yeah, I've tried this a couple times and it literally is just like the other toner, the thicker one, just in a lighter weight texture. I don't necessarily enjoy this more, but I think it's more appropriate for, you know, 3-4 months out of the year than the thicker version of this. Their ceramic milk ampoule is such an interesting ampoule because I'll be honest with you, I don't use it for the skincare benefits, even though there are some, but I use it mainly before going out somewhere. This gives you such a dewy glow, like a really luminescent dewy glow. Think Glow Recipe Niacinamide, oh my god, dewdrops. There's something more quenched looking to your skin. There's something like a lot more healthier looking to your skin. This is slightly heavier than that though. Like this isn't ideal for oily people in like warmer weather. I've loved it throughout winter, and if you have very dry skin, you would love this too. But there is a whole cocktail of amazing ingredients in here for like an everyday use serum. Niacinamide, rice bran oil, glycerin, squalane, niacinamide, cholesterol, butylene glycol, glycerin, glutamic acid, not poly, but glutamic acid. So not only is it deeply hydrating, moisturizing, nourishing, it can also help soothe your skin, even out skin tone. It's just kind of like a daily use serum to keep your skin in check kind of thing. Like I've really been enjoying it. It looks really good under like makeup, like a compact cushion or like a skin tint, because it just makes that little bit of extra kind of dewy glow shine through. I love their eye cream as well. Their eye cream is one of my favorite products right now, which I'll talk about in another video, but I'm dying to try everything that TierTier have to offer. So this is a product that I was like, it's not a new one, but it kind of is. This is the reformulated Wonder Relief Centella Toner, the unscented version from Purito. I love Purito. I've not used them in a long time until they sent me like their reformulated stuff, because a lot of their products before reformulation were iconic cult favorites. So a lot of people were kind of worried about the reformulation. They were like, is this actually going to be as good? Has the ingredient percentage changed? What have they changed up? But really, they've not really changed that much. It's all the same ingredients that we loved from the first round. It's a very simple ingredient list like most things with Purito. Again, not that that makes something better or worse, but we of course have their Centella Asiatica in here, which is incredibly soothing. In this particular toner, it feels more soothing than things I've tried it in before. And I think it's purely because this has like a slight jelly-like texture to it. It's nice and thick, so it doesn't run all down your hands first of all when you try and put it on your face, but it also takes a little while to pat in, which I like because it kind of sticks to the skin, cools as you're patting it in, and then just kind of sinks in after a couple, like a bit of rubbing and patting. And it really does bring your skin down to a nice soothed, calm kind of feel. Again, especially if you've got rosacea, any kind of irritation. It's almost like this instant soothing relief. It's what I love. It's what I want a toner really to be, is just a basic, hydrating, soothing, calming step into the routine, which you can then follow up with treatments in your serum stage, your treatment stage. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I need to buy another one actually. I'm nearly out of that, and I kind of don't want to be without it, especially with the warmer weather coming up. Glow is becoming one of my favorite brands, a new-ish Korean K-beauty brand. They do these lip products that I love so much, these lip balms. I've got like 5 of these, and I'll be honest, I've only used this twice, but I really like it. This is their Guava Facial Treatment Cleanser, and it is like a little biphasy, as you can see there, and then you just shake it up. And it's kind of like a 2-in-1 oil and gel cleanser, which all in all kind of help remove makeup, sunscreen, excess sebum. The first time I used this, I actually thought like it looked so clear and so watery that I thought it was like a micellar water, like a cleansing water. So I put it on a cotton pad and rubbed it on my skin. But really, you just put this into the palm of your hands and then gently massage like you would do cleansing oil. But all in all, it feels really nicely moisturizing. Your skin feels super soft once you've washed it off. There's something about the gel oil kind of biphase that makes this feel less suffocating hydrating than an oil and not as like plasticky as a cleansing balm. So it's got this really nice in-between kind of texture, almost like you're using a serum on your face. And then once you start to massage it in, it becomes a little bit more oily. But there's something about cleansing oils that sometimes I just don't want to use them. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered to use it. It feels like more faff sometimes. And sometimes a cleansing balm feels like not enough for no real reason. They both work perfectly fine. It's more about like a texture kind of thing, you know, and a user experience. So this is kind of like a really nice in-between. I'm actually not very well. I'm really struggling through this video, so sorry if my descriptions are shit. I'm getting there. We're nearly done. Ooh, this is, okay. So this is Belif's Super Drops PHA 5%. Let me just start by saying I do not believe Belif have any right to be as expensive as they are. I don't quite get why. It could be because of the sheer amount of ingredients that they use in their products. Like all their products have a very long ingredient list. So PHA is obviously a gentle exfoliant and hydrating exfoliant ingredient. So not only are we going to have a more even skin tone and texture, but your skin's going to feel plumped, hydrated, you know, all that kind of stuff after too. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Doesn't irritate my skin at all. Unsurprising, because that's how PHA works. Works a lot slower than say AHA. I'm working on this like forehead texture. Sometimes I stop exfoliating because I'm trying other actives and I want to make sure, you know, I'm doing a fair trial for a certain product. So sometimes I do have to stop exfoliating. So I'm working back on this exfoliant and seeing how well it deals with like texture, especially on my forehead and on my nose. My issue with Belif, and my issue, I think, with my skin in general is it doesn't really like a fair few essential oils, orange peel being one of them, lime oil being another one of them. But it must be to do with formulation, because my skin loves every single Belif product, no matter what it has in its ingredients list. Things I would often avoid, like orange peel extract or orange peel oil, sorry. My skin does not care about them in this. It does not care at all. I do kind of use this just as the toner stage because it is liquidy, and then go in with gentler treatments or just, you know, nice healing essences and serums. But yeah, really, really been enjoying this. I think if you're looking for effective exfoliation, your skin's maybe not enjoying AHAs right now, like mine isn't because of my rosacea. I love the Skin Rocks one, but I have to move on. This is a really nice option. A really nice option. Anua's been getting a lot of attention over on TikTok. People who are new to K-beauty now, this brand kind of feels like their intro into K-beauty, and they do some really, really nice products. One product that I do really enjoy but don't love is their niacinamide 77%, whatever it is, serum. An amazing product as far as results go, but the scent was just a bit too much for me. At the same time, I bought this Peach 77 niacin enriched cream, which surprisingly has that scent to it, but it doesn't linger like it does on the serum. The 77% actually refers to the amount of peach in the product. So there's fermented peach kind of ingredients in here. So we have fermented peach, peach biome, bifida ferment lysate, galactomyces ferment filtrate. So all those kind of like radiance boosting, skin nourishing, healing, soothing, plumping ingredients that you would usually find in an essence or in a nice cream, along with niacinamide, ceramides, in this really nice like gel-like textured cream that is just a little bit thicker than your usual gel moisturizer, but still somehow really lightweight as well. Yeah, I've really been enjoying this. I have their conditioning milk and the toner in the peach as well, which I'm tempted to move on later down the line, but I've been enjoying this just as like a daytime moisturizer. And there we have it. Those are newish products that I've made a start on that I've been using for a little while now that I wanted to share with you. All the links will be in the description box down below. Let me know if you've used these, if you loved any of these, if any of these are on your wish list. In the comments, you can watch some more product reviews here, some general light entertainment here, and I'll see you over there.